So, who doesn't enjoy food and more so a comfort pan-Asian cuisine? It's all here in Bengaluru, started by Sharan, who has now begun a cloud kitchen called Bao Hood. And all of these lovely pan-Asian cuisine will be right at your doorstep if you order from Bao Hood, started by my friend Sharan Menghrajani. So thank you so much, Sharan, for joining us today. I wanted to get an insight from you regarding Bao Hood. So can you tell us about how you began with Bao Hood last year, if I'm not wrong? And you've come a long way since. So can you tell us a little bit about Bao Hood?
First of all, thank you so much for getting me on this call. And it's been a good journey now, especially the pandemic. We never knew, I was like, okay, it's just my passion. Let me start it off from home. And because it's hygienic, people were scared to order food from outside. And I concentrated on the cuisine very well, keeping the niche market and the product in mind, where, I actually wanted to provide knowledge to people about what baos were. So that's why we came up with the name Bao Hood. So why Bao Hood? Because we know what a hood is. So it's a car, the hood opens up. So how do we describe a bao in the easiest way? Is that's the bao, it's a soft one and it opens like a hood, where you have the most amazing flavorful fillings in it.
I remember when you started, you used to make these personalized notes that I think really touched your customers. Can you tell me something about, because I remember I getting my first note from you, which said, thank you for ordering from Bao Hood. I hope you, it's just that small thing, right? Like you put your thought into that. So how does that go? Like, how did you think of something like that?
Because see, at this time, if you have your friends, you have many more family people supporting you during this time. They're ordering, they're spreading out the word for you. I felt it was very important, to make them feel that special dessert, a complimentary, as well as giving them a note saying thank you for ordering and supporting us. Because they are encouraging you at a point and they are boosting you that what you're doing is really good.
Yeah, I also want to ask you about what was the reaction like when you said to your parents that, you are going to start out on your own? Because I remember you had done a full-fledged course on cooking, on hotel management and all of these things. And you have worked in renowned hotels and restaurants in the past. So when you had made the decision to begin on your own, what was it like?
My parents were really supportive and I was so strong on my thought that if not this time, I won't get any other time, because many places were shutting during that time.
Yeah.
People in we were facing so much difficulty in paying out their rents, their salaries, and so many things. Is when I started it on my own from home, and it was just planned and just supported with the right people.
So, given that during the lockdown, a lot of people were having difficulty, running their business and keeping it alive. But then there was you who was just venturing out for the first time on your own. And there would be challenges, and rightfully so, because people, especially when it comes to ordering food, like you already mentioned earlier, they would be a little skeptical to order in, and that too from a new place. So, yeah, right, like you said, you did start off at home, but eventually you did move on to getting your own place where there were a lot more people involved in the food process, right? So how do you keep it sanitized? What are the measures you take to ensure the customer gets a fully sanitized but really delicious meal?
Yeah, so there were so many challenges that we faced from getting the right team at the right time, because the pandemic has been on since then. But luckily we got some place which was fair enough to create it into a cloud kitchen. But it's been a journey though that we were able to get this done and we got this sorted. Post that, there were challenges like sanitization is such an important thing today. Initially, this wasn't the practice that we had to wear gloves. It is uncomfortable to work with it, but it's very important during this time. There are times when I have also told them to continuously just wear your masks and work as well, although it's really difficult. There are hot steams in the kitchen. There is so much smoke that's coming out. So it becomes difficult, but it's very important to them to just carry it forward, because handling food is not easy as what it was before.
Yeah. So let's now go and take a look at your menu. For instance, it began with one or two options of bows, and then now it has dumplings, and then it has my favorite garlic fried rice that I absolutely enjoy. So what
Okay.
else? Like, there's also a bubble tea. Can you tell us
Yeah.
the thought process behind each of those additions?
So we designed a menu where, provide a meal for a single person, where if he eats that, he'll be really full and he'll be satisfied as well. So we designed a menu like that. If you order a plate of baos today from us, you'll get 2 pieces. And I guarantee you, you have those 2 pieces and you will be full. You will be easy full. And we also came out with meals as wok boxes. So wok boxes are either rice and noodles along with a gravy in the same box. So it becomes very easy and handy for a person to just grab that box and quickly and dispose it off. You don't need to remove additional plates. You just need a spoon or a fork and you're done, you're sorted. And that will fill you up too. Along with that, many times people, I'm sure, they end up wanting a drink. We decided to launch bubble teas as well. So these bubble teas have these popping boba in them, along with a base of the flavor, whatever you choose, in the form of a juice. And we ziplock it in transparent bags and we just send it across. So if a person is having his food, he wants to sip on something, he can have this. And in case if he's full, he can again ziplock it back and keep it and have it whenever he wants. Yeah.
So tell me something. Since you have almost tried everything that you have cooked, what is your favorite dish? What is the dish that you go home to and wish that that's how you make?
I think the Korean spicy chicken bao is the best.
Really?
Like, I can just keep craving for it. And my family too. They're like, in case at times even we are just exhausted, I'm like, don't give me 2 pieces, 1 piece and I'm sorted.
So for people who are starting out new during the pandemic, what is your advice to them?
Just plan it out well. And stay strong, because it will fall into place. I think planning is the most important role right now on how do you want to execute it.
Awesome. So that's there for all of us to order from Bauhood at any given time of the week between Tuesdays and Sundays. I hope they do eat a lot more of your baos, and we do get a lot more additions to the menu in the weeks and months coming ahead. And I hope you see a lot more customers from not just one part of Bangalore, but all of Bangalore. And hopefully soon I'll be interviewing you about your other branches, maybe in other cities as well. That's my wish for you, Sharan. I hope it comes true for you.
Thank you.